What if a narcissistic person is trying, Kevin? What if they're trying? What if they continue to try and try even harder? Kevin, they're trying. Listen, trying to what? Trying to what? Trying to like you? Trying to be appreciative? Trying to be grateful? Trying to care about you? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. You should be insulted by a narcissistic person who is trying. I mean, think about this. Think about this with me for just 1 second here, okay? They're using your body for sex. They're taking your money. They're using your resources. They want you around, but they have to try to like you. Why? Because their natural tendency is to not like you? Their nature is to hate you? But they should try. They're trying. They're trying. What does that say about you and your self-worth and your value if you are giving yourself to somebody who is trying to like you? I mean, am I alone in seeing the insult in that? Why would I want to give of myself in any capacity to somebody who has to try to like me? In this message, I want to help you to see just what an insult this is on who you are and why you should navigate your life in such a way to where you're not with people who have to try to like you. You no longer give of yourself in the most precious things of your time, your energy, your resources, your love, your body. You stop giving these things to people who have to try to value it, try to love you, try to care about you. What an insult. What a mess narcissism in society has gotten us into, where you give of yourself, have kids with these people, love these people, but they are trying harder to care about you. I'm also then at the end of this going to talk about why it's going to backfire. Why no, narcissists cannot try any harder, nor will their trying ever do anything except excite and create more rage within them. You don't want that. You don't want to be on the other side, the receiving end of a narcissistic person who is trying. I promise you that. And we'll talk about why. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. Before I do continue, I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. Down in the description box below this video, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. So if you're stuck in a toxic relationship with a narcissistic person who is saying, I'm trying, or you have people in your life saying, hey, they're trying, head on down there, schedule some time with me. I'd love to talk with you as to why this will backfire, why it's not worth it, why it's going to fail, and why you're going to suffer in toxicity the longer you stay with somebody who's trying. Head on down there, schedule some time with me right now. In addition to that, I do have a coaching program. Coaching program is awesome, by the way. So those of you who are looking for a community to be a part of, we're working out of a diary. There's an exclusive Royal We Journal diary that's going to help you to map out your 2024. If you get in the Royal We coaching program, which is daily and it's live, I'm going to give you my custom-made artwork right here for your phone screen. It's a nice fancy reminder of who you are, how special you are, and how you deserve more than somebody who has to try with you. You deserve somebody who just loves you. Get in there, get my custom-made artwork, join the Royal We coaching program, join the community, a growing community of people who are ready to meet you and welcome you. Get down there, get registered, go to the description box right now. Everything you need to know is right down there, all right? Now let's get into this topic. Try. That word bothers me so much now. As you can tell, it's a trigger for me, right? Because I've been there. I've been that person in that toxic relationship where I stayed and I was giving of myself, listening to people say, they're trying. Kevin, they're trying. They're trying. And I never quite put that twist on it that I just did right now with you. Wait a minute, they're trying. They have to try to like me. They have to try to be grateful for what I'm doing. They have no problem using me. They have no problem wanting me around, but they have to try to like me. Think about this. They're trying because their natural tendency is to not like you. Then what are they with you for? If somebody has to try to like you, then why are they even with you? I believe it's a lame excuse for narcissistic people to continue with their abuse, their neglect. It's a way in which it allows them to have the capability to live doing what they want to do, to only care about their self, but fall into this place of what I'm trying. You're worth more than that. My hope is that you develop a mindset. No, there is no try. I don't want somebody trying to like me. You either like me or you don't. You either appreciate and value what I do and what I bring to this relationship, or move on, buddy. Go find somebody that you do value. Go find somebody that you don't have to try to like, because apparently I'm not likable enough with all that I do for you. How insulting. Insulting. I'm going to keep saying this word over and over and over again because I want you to develop this mindset. Somebody who is trying to like you is an insult to you while you are giving to them, feeding them, letting them use your body for sex, giving them money, doing whatever it is you're doing for them, yet they're trying to like you. As I said before, what a mess narcissism in society has become when we have been in marriages and in relationships where we are okay with people trying. We're okay so long as a narcissistic person is trying. And we have churches and counselors and psychologists and people saying, oh, but they're trying to like you. Am I the only person right now? Am I the only person in the world that says, why are you wasting your time with somebody who's trying? Because the trying equates into trying to like you. Listen, it's not that they have to try to be nicer. It's not that they have to try to not be so angry. That's not what they're trying. All of these things, treating you unwell, demeaning you, devaluing you, using you, okay? All of these things stem from a root. It's a root. There's a root cause behind someone demeaning you. There's a root cause behind somebody mistreating you. There's a root cause between somebody yelling at you, cussing you out, neglecting you, cheating on you. And does anybody here watching this video right now, would any of you like to address what the root cause is? Obviously, it's narcissism, narcissistic abuse, but what's the root cause? What's the heart of that person? Anybody? Put your comment down below. Right? Hopefully you said this. Because they don't like you. Somebody treats you poorly because they don't like you. They have no love for you. But you're going to be okay with them trying to like you, trying to love for you, have love for you. And by the way, never mind that blinking light up there. Battery's about to die. So I better get on to some other and my last important piece of this video. You ready? Not only should it be insulting to you, but I'm going to tell you the dire consequences of being with a narcissistic person who's trying. Are you ready? How many of you know, to begin with, narcissistic people live a double life? I'm going to share with you a little bit about their double life. Their double life has them being kind and courteous and nice to people outside of your relationship. How many of you have experienced this? They treat your friends great. They treat your other family members great. They're great at work. They're great with these people, the strangers, yet they're abusive towards you. How many of you have caught on to something here? The double life. Are you ready? The double life here is that they are trying outside of the relationship. They're trying to uphold a face for society. They have to try to be this good person. And what's the consequence of that? It exhausts them. Narcissistic people are exhausted with the trying that they have to put on out in the world. And so when they come home to their intimate relationship, they take out their exhaustion on you. That's why they're abusive. because their natural tendency is to not be good, is to not be kind, is to not be courteous, is to not be filled with joy. That's against their nature. So they're trying hard out there, exhausting themselves, and you deal with the consequences of it. That's the double life. That's part of their double life right there. Now, what's going to happen in a toxic relationship where you allow a narcissistic person to try harder? Based on what I just said, you understand what's going to happen here. They're just going to exhaust themselves trying. They're going to exhaust themselves going against their nature. And why you and some other people and people in church are like, oh, they're trying. All that's really happening is inside that narcissistic person is building up like a pressure cooker, more anger, more aggression, until eventually they're going to look at you. How dare you make me try to like you? How dare you make me try? Oh, and then you're in for it. You're going to be on the receiving end of some weird, hellish, demonic, narcissistic nonsense. That's all that's going to happen when you stay in a toxic relationship where somebody is trying. Oh, but they're trying. Look at it differently. No, they're not trying. They're building up pressure to explode. It might be you. It might be someone close to you. They're going to explode. How dare you make them try? We should not be in any relationships, period, where somebody has to try to be anything different than what they are. My point. I want to say that again. We should not be in any relationship with somebody who needs to try harder. If they have to try, that means that, first of all, they're not what you really want. And so, yeah, their trying will end up in resentment. Furthermore, you shouldn't have to try. The relationship, a healthy relationship, either is or it isn't. You connect, you love, you are grateful for each other, you appreciate each other, you value each other, or you do not. There is no try. I think I sound like Yoda from Star Wars right now. Do or do not. There is no try. Do I sound like Yoda? Look, do or do not. There is no try. But seriously, think about this. Think about Yoda. Think about the wisdom of Yoda. George Lucas wrote some brilliant stuff there, right? Didn't he? Do or do not. There is no try. In your relationships, love or love not, there is no try. Appreciate or appreciate not, there is no try. This will save you from toxic relationships. By being in a relationship where you're not trying, instead you're loving. You're operating out of who and what you are. And so are they. Anytime you get into this territory of, but they're trying, watch out. Take it to the royal we. Take it from the royal we as a warning. Watch your back. Don't be involved in a toxic relationship where somebody has to try to treat you well, because that equates into them trying to like you, trying to value you. What an insult. Tell them to kick rocks. If you have to try to like me, kick rocks, dude. Kick rocks, person. Go find somebody you don't have to try, because I want somebody who doesn't have to try to value me, appreciate me, like me. If I'm going to give my body to somebody, I'm not going to let them try to like me for it. They're either going to love it or they can kick rocks. Be gone. Go. Does this make sense? Let me know down in the description box in the comment section if I'm making sense to you. All right? I will be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. As I said, I'm here to support you. Down in the description box, you can schedule one-on-one time with me. Stop being in a relationship with somebody who's trying. You're wasting your time. You should be insulted by that when there are people out there who will love you, care for you, and not have to try because your natures are aligned. Head on down there, schedule some time with me so we can hash this out. I'll work this out with you together, all right? I'll be back with more videos right here on the Royal We. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video with somebody you know who is stuck in a relationship with somebody who's trying. All right. Be sure to subscribe, sign up for the Royal We Coaching Program, and I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. Before I leave, watch one of these videos that's recommended by the YouTube algorithm. It's going to be a good video for you to watch, and I look forward to being back right here